So one of the things that often happens when somebody wants to write a self-help healing book is they think that their story doesn't matter. Well, believe you me, your life is interesting and people do want to read about it. The problem is we are our harshest critics and we get ourselves into this kind of downward spiral of saying nobody's, like no one's interested, who am I, etc., etc., etc. So what I'm finding is that I made a decision recently that I'm going to write a book about my healing journey and my health. And I have put it off forever. So I'm with you. I know what it feels like to go, yeah, no one's going to be interested. I've helped so many people write books and persuaded them, encouraged them, inspired them to know that their story truly doesn't matter. But here's the thing, my story, my healing story, while it is about me, it's actually not. It's about other people. It's about the universal experiences we share as human beings. You know, struggles with self-doubt. Someone else feels the same way. If I listed out, which I will do on another video, if I listed out all of the things that I have gone through in, say, like the last 10 years, somebody else will identify that. They'll identify with what I've struggled with, how I've, worked to try and stay on top of things, how I've changed my diet, how I've dealt with trauma, etc., etc. Somebody out there is going to identify with what it is that you have to say. Think about the last book or the last article that touched your heart. Now, it might not be that the author's life is extraordinarily different to yours. It's because they've managed to put something that you felt but couldn't express into words. They made you feel seen, heard, witnessed, and less alone. Capture that and know that that's what you can put into your book. So where do we even start? So here's something that I'm going to suggest to you. Fear is normal. Thinking that your story doesn't matter is normal. You think that people are going to judge you. You think that they might not like what you write. They might not like the way that you write. So I'm going to give you something to do. And it really is very, very simple. And actually, it only involves writing a little bit. So stay with me and think about what is the thing that you fear. So just take a couple of deep breaths and just flow that breath through your body and just ease out all of the little crinkles, all of the things that feel a little bit tight. So just take some breaths to scan your body, just kind of feel a little bit loose. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do 3 hearts meditation, and then we're going to do a little bit of a tap. And then I'm just going to ask you to write something. So is that okay? Should we do that? So we've just done a body scan. We've just worked out all those wrinkles and crinkles in our body. And what we want to do is bring our hands to our heart and just imagine that when we take our breath, we take it down through our body, out through our root chakra, and down through the roots of our feet into the heart of Mother Earth. And when you get to the heart of Mother Earth, then connect to whatever you see there. So you might, for example, connect to a crystal. You might just connect to some lovely energy. You might not be visual, in which case you can feel, sense, or know, or you can just say roots to Mother Earth. Draw in that beautiful healing energy and bring it back into your heart, and then take that energy up into your breath, up into the heart of the universe. Universe, God, grace, cosmos, higher self, whatever you want to call it. And then draw down that beautiful energy from the heart of the universe and come back into your heart. And here's what we're going to do next. So whatever those gremlins are that are going on inside your head, what we're going to do is, now that's often because we feel unsafe. So you're going to take your left hand and we're going to place it on our heart. I'll just place it up here so you can see what I'm doing. And then you're just going to tap around here. And there's all different kinds of meridians. So I typically do it in between here. So my hand is on my heart and I am just tapping, 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 tapping. And I'm going to say, it is safe for me to share my story. It is safe for me to go beyond the fear that I'm feeling. I know that my story will have value to other people. I know that when I write my story, other people will connect to it and they'll know that they will be seen, witnessed, and heard. It is safe for me to write my story. It is safe for me to share my adventures. It is safe for me to share my healing story because I know in my heart of hearts it's going to help so many other people. It is safe for me to share my story. Other people want to hear what I've got to say because it makes them know what is possible in the world. It makes them feel less alone. They will feel seen, heard, and witnessed, and less alone. Now, you notice that I made it up off the top of my head, and the key thing here was it is safe for me to write. So I'm going to invite you to pick up a pen, pick up your journal, give your hands a rub, and write about what you experienced while you did that. No judgment, no letting ego get in the way. Literally put your pen to paper and write what came up. And that is your first step, is to acknowledge without judgment what it is that you feel is standing in the way of you writing a self-help healing book. So lots of love, and I hope that is helpful for you.